Arnab Goswami on The Debate at 10, powered by RP Sanjeev Goenka Group, Growing Legacies, and Riva University.
Finally, the Modi government today afternoon banned 118 Chinese apps, including the very popular gaming app PUBG. The message to Beijing is loud and clear. We'll walk the talk when it comes to territorial, cyber and economic sovereignty.
ये PUBG वाला है क्या?
When Prime Minister Modi made the PUBG reference in his interaction with students last January,
ये PUBG वाला है क्या?
there was a huge round of applause and cheers. It just shows the popularity of the Beijing-based gaming app that addicted an entire generation. Today, in a hammer blow to the Chinese, Modi government has banned 118 apps, including PUBG. An app that has been installed 173 million times in India, comprising of 24% of world's users. 3 days after Chinese misadventure at Pangong Tso, the second digital strike is aimed to teach the Chinese a lesson and dent it economically and digitally.
हम समझौता नहीं करेंगे। भारत की अखंडता, भारत की संप्रभुता, भारत की सुरक्षा, इस पर हम कोई समझौता नहीं करेंगे। तो आज मैं बंगाल में कहूंगा कि भारत अपनी सीमा पर आंख में आकर बात करना भी जानता है और भारत के लोगों की सुरक्षा के लिए भारत डिजिटल स्ट्राइक करना भी जानता है। यह है भारत का संकल्प और साहस, यह हमें समझना चाहिए।
India's message is clear. There won't be any compromise on our sovereignty and security, virtually or territorially. Let's debate.
General J.D. Bakshi is opening the debate with Sanjay Vasudeva of Buzz1. Sanjay Vasudeva believes the ban is bad. General Bakshi believes, of course, that it is good. It is a basic level escalation that we need to do. Can you start the debate? General Bakshi, there are people who are now saying this ban was not required. In the context of their recent attempt to try and change situation on the ground and the fact that we've hit them back, I think it's very necessary. Our country is more important than PUBG, isn't it? General Bakshi.
It is absolutely far more important than a whole lot of PUBGs put together. You know, Arnab, what I wish to point out is that in such a time of crisis, the government has to take what is called a whole of the government approach. Military, economic, diplomatic, every kind of measures are to be brought to put pressure on a recalcitrant China, on a needlessly over-aggressive China, which has been creating a nuisance of itself after spreading COVID to the whole world. You know, it is acting aggressive with each and every one of its neighbors.
Yeah.
It is time to pay it back in its own coin.
Yeah.
We need to be very aware of the fact that the Chinese have set up a strategic support force, one-third of whom is designed to carry out cyber warfare.
Yeah.
And these are the Trojan horses.
Yeah.
These are the penetration agents that they will use to enter our cyber networks and wreak havoc in the time of a conflict. No government can shut its eyes. No government worth its name can shut its eyes to such a threat, a cyber warfare threat from whole brigades of hackers and crackers. We want to give them entry points.
Why do we want to give them entry points, Sanjay?
There is a whole...
Sanjay, why don't you look at the perspective that he's provided out here? And you know, it's about breaking their back economically. About 36% of the total installs of PUBG are from India.
Yeah, right. I don't deny the numbers that have been thrown. Yes, PUBG is 24% of the downloads are in India. But as I see, 35%. Like I said in the last debate, that it is mere posturing. See, while we can target China today, hang on, let me finish, please. While we can target China today because of the reasons which we are having at the border, good enough reasons, and you are blocking the apps on the pretext that they are collecting data on Indian
No,
users
that's not the
on
pretext.
Chinese
That's not the pretext. Shriram Cholia will correct you. 1 minute. Just one minute. Sanjay, 1 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 minute. No. You stop right there. Sanjay, you stop 1 minute. Sanjay, you stop 1 minute. I'm going to come back to you. Don't be insecure. I'll come back to you. Point is, that's not a pretext. The reason is you're breaking the back of the Chinese digital economy.
So, I mean, like, it's just mere posturing. It doesn't...
No. It's not posturing.
It doesn't make much
It's
of
not
a
posturing.
difference.
Today,
Yes,
apps
this
like
is what I
Baidu,
always believe.
WeChat, VPN for TikTok, iPic have been banned for engaging in activities which are prejudicial to the sovereignty and integrity of India. Dr. Shriram Cholia, please explain to it.
Okay, let me just...
Boss, my country is more important than PUBG.
In the era of big data,
Our country is more important than PUBG.
data, a sophisticated technological...
Sanjay, now listen. Sanjay, now listen to Shriram.
Trying to
Shriram sitting back.
its power and influence around the world. They're trying to manipulate the minds of our citizens and also of countries around the world through these means. And it's necessary and it's
Santosh
not
Pandey.
reciprocal. They are closed. They don't allow any of our products and services or our skilled IT services to enter their market. They are actually taking advantage of the openness of the democracies like India and the United States.
I can't hear you. Let me explain it this way. Let me explain this way. 1 minute. They use... No. They use...
They're raising the cost for their businesses.
Correct.
They're increasing the cost of their misadventures.
Correct.
And
Let me
Chinese,
explain this.
They understand total comprehensive power.
Yeah,
They know the ability of big markets like India to strike back at them.
Yeah.
So this is going to force them to rethink.
Dr. Pai.
Already our forces are giving them a befitting reply at the LAC. We actually thwarted their recent infiltration attempt in South Pangong Tso Lake. We are also now springing surprises on them. Modi government is preempting and is proactive and is not at all soft. And when people say it is posturing, it's an insult to our strategy.
This is...
Strategy is to force the adversary to back off.
Exactly. You see, this is what we are doing is...
We have to use multi-pronged approaches, like General Bakshi is saying.
Yeah.
Our forces are pushing...
But Dr. Shriram, I have limited time, so let me... Yeah, so what we are doing is...
And Aksai Chin border, we are eliminating the possibility for them to spring more surprises. We are being preemptive.
Shriram.
The digital strike is also part of that.
Shriram.
Strike, we are
Shriram.
in the domain of big data.
Yeah, Shriram, response from Santosh Pai. Santosh Pai, sorry Shriram, I'll have to cut you short. Santosh Pai, this is India doing Sun Tzu on the Chinese. This is India doing Sun Tzu on the Chinese. The art of war, win a war without actually having to fight a physical battle, and that is what is happening out here. Shriram, please. Shriram.
Let us close.
Yeah, Shriram.
Close ranks and push them back.
We're going to close ranks if people like Santosh Pai agree to join us. Shriram, Santosh Pai, you're a fellow at the Institute of Chinese Studies. Okay, you're a fellow at the Institute of Chinese Studies. You understand what they do. They get the market in India. They sell the market on the stock markets of America. They raise the money in America, and the money goes to China. So what happens? Long and short, apps like Alipay, valued at 200 billion, are banned in India. So India blocks the profit channels of these companies. PUBG earns global revenue 1.3 billion. Where are the highest number of downloads? 175 million in India. So we have big impact. We can break their back.
Yes, Arnab. I agree with you that it's an extremely strong tactic. It's an asymmetric show of economic power in response to what the Chinese troops did at the border. And now it has continued for 2 or 3 rounds of banning of apps. But I would stop at saying it's an extremely strong tactic. But it's not a strategy, and that is what I think we need.
Why so?
When your other speaker said it is posturing, it's a very strong tactic.
Well, it's a tactic, not a strategy. I don't understand. I think you're playing with words.
No, tactic is something which you do to send a strong signal at a certain short time frame. But in the long term, you need a strategy which is much more sustainable and much more effective than banning.
These very silly semantics. No, these are very silly semantics. So please don't get into tactic versus strategy and all of that. I know someone else who used to be the president of Congress party who used to say that. So let's not go there. I know where you get your cues from, sir. But I would like to say something here that, to allow all these apps to surreptitiously steal users' data and compromise our interests besides the fact that, of course, we have to break the Chinese, economic backbone through this, because we are the biggest users, is to say that this is the only thing that is being done. No, this is amongst a very important thing that is being done.
Vivek is shouting. Vivek, why are you shouting?
That we protect and speak for ourselves. I think this is a
No, American apps are not a danger for you. Facebook doesn't steal your data.
They're very rousing, and
then
I
there's
think
no
Indian
problem.
youth,
You have to sit
they
with
relate
China
to that.
across the table and solve the problems.
GD Bakshi will respond back. Vivek, you're interrupting. Vivek, you're interrupting. That's bad. One second. Was it GD Bakshi? No, it's not that. GD Bakshi is on the debate as well. No, every nation has to act this way.
So many of the VPN
Every nation acts this way. China in 2009. Hello, Mr. Vivek Jinping, you're back, aren't you?
Ministry of Offense nahi
Vivek
hai.
Jinping, listen to me.
Ministry of Defense hai.
Vivek Jinping, your country China and your supreme leader Jinping in 2009, after the Urumqi riots in 2009, imposed a ban and a blockage on 1.3 million websites in the country. आपके country में भी यही होता है. Mr. Jinping, UK is going to ban TikTok. What are you going to do?
And your manufacturing is zero. Your small and medium-sized enterprises are still zero. In the last 6 years.
Yeah, which country do you belong to? North Korea?
After 100%
Your.
And your domestic industry.
What is your country? Which country do you belong to, Jinping? Jinping, which country do you belong to?
Where do we stand, sir?
GD Bakshi,
I belong
we
to
stand
India.
very well. We are sending a strong message.
You belong only to the BJP.
Look, vis-a-vis your argument of United States versus the Chinese,
Sanjay Vasudeva.
let me assure you that the United States has not occupied any of our territory. The Chinese have.
Sanjay Vasudeva is on the debate,
Please get
Sanjay.
that distinction right. And they are continuing. They have grabbed 48,000 square kilometers of Indian territory, and
Sanjay,
they are trying to nibble more while they negotiate. I'm afraid that won't
You should
pass.
have monologues on your
That
debate.
will
Why
not
do you
pass.
even invite
We
people?
shall not let
One
that
second. GD Bakshi is protesting. What's your protest, Sanjay? Come on. What are you protesting about, Sanjay?
My protest is
Yes.
that you should allow dialogue, not monologue.
Well, you can argue with GD Bakshi. He has better points than you, maybe.
No. Maybe not, but I'm just arguing with you and the way you conduct your...
That I can't change, you know. No, but you debate on facts.
And you're saying, are you from South Korea? He means he's an Indian. He's saying what he's saying.
Not South Korea. I said North Korea. You're wrong. I said, are you from North Korea?
You even call him Jinping.
I called him Vivek
in the
Jinping.
last, debate.
Yes, I did.
You called him Jinping. So this is name calling.
Yeah, come on, I'll tell you one thing. Have a sense of humor. I thought I'd tickle your funny bone, but I think you've taken it too seriously. Listen to me. No, 1 second, please now. Fact is, the United, he doesn't have a problem. Why do you? I call him Vivek Jinping every time. That's all right. That's between him and me. Why are you getting into it? Question is, why is PUBG more important for you than the country's sovereignty? You can't answer that. He can't answer that. Shahzai, he has no answer for that. India's sovereignty is not important. You play PUBG. He plays PUBG.
Doesn't make me.
The fact of the matter is, he's a PUBG addict. Sanjay is a PUBG addict.
Same passport as Shazia Ilmi or General Bakshi
does not matter.
So it's all right.
And you're saying this is a very small...
Yeah, okay.
No, General Bakshi makes a very, very strong point, and he's right that we have to fight in every way, and not every war is fought on the terrain.
Yeah.
There are wars that are being fought on different levels.
I want to go back to Santosh Bhai. Santosh Bhai, I want to give Santosh Bhai one more turn. Santosh, I need you to come into the debate. One sec, I have 1 minute left. Santosh, you only made a point. You made a point. 1 second, Santosh. You said tactical, not strategic. Then why is Japan also mulling a ban? Why have Apple App Store? Why has Apple Store removed apps on request of certain companies? Why is the United States issuing an executive order? Is that also tactical and not strategic?
Let me say clearly, India has made a bellwether move. Many other countries have followed it. So India can take complete credit for that. That's a very good move. As I said, it does put economic pressure. But does it solve India's problem with China? No. It's one of the tactics.
Did I say it
and as the spokesperson for
Yes.
BJP also said,
Sriram,
concrete tactic.
Straight up.
Strike, along with our preemptive measures at the LAC, along with our coalition with the other countries in the Indo-Pacific, all of these, why don't you see this as part of a big strategy? Why are you trying to downplay a courageous economic measure which is to push back, Chinese hegemony? Chinese hegemony is not only military, they exercise it through commerce. It's a state capitalism. It's a grabbing kind of a country, not only territory, they want market share, they want to eliminate rivals, they want monopoly. We are fighting monopoly capitalism of China today. Why don't you see it that way? And this is part of the strategy. Tactics are part of a strategy. If tactics are not separate from a larger bouquet of actions, Modi government is taking that
and it has domino impact. No, it has a domino impact on others. No, it has a domino effect. No, you realize that. We see it as global leaders now in terms of taking these bellwether decisions. We have not done it before, right, GD Bakshi? We are doing it now.
And it is part of a strategy. I agree with that. The only disagreement is this alone is not sufficient. We need to constantly look for more measures
friends here,
if you have to put real pressure.
Can I just put in a 2 pennies worth? Look, the tensions between India and China are escalating. One of the standard doctrinal methods of the Chinese is to start to commence a war, to commence a limited war with a cyber warfare strike. That is part of their strategic culture, that is part of their training, that is part of their standard operating procedures. When the tensions are rising, you have to guard against such a preemptive,
absolutely. I would say, General Bakshi, because I'm short of time, I will only summarize by saying that what we are saying here is we need to unself-consciously defend national interest. Ladies and gentlemen, see you tomorrow with more leads on the Sushant Singh Rajput story and much more. Sharp at 9. Good night and goodbye.